We're here today with the Bon Secours Summer Safety Series. We're going to talk about some yard work safety. When we're talking about raking in the yard, you want to think about keeping the movement different or separate. So you're raking back and forth, starting with leading with your right hand. After a minute or two, you want to switch directions. Try and stay up nice and tall. So you want a rake that's tall enough for you, or if it's tall, then you want to grip down lower. But basically, you want to have a nice upright posture, wide stance. Keep your feet moving with your arms, and it turns into like a little dance. So arms and legs will be moving together with a weight shift, and trying to have some fun while you're doing it. So when we're digging a hole with a shovel, we want to have a nice balanced stance. That way you can shift your weight to one leg while you put your other foot on the shovel to push it into the ground. As you step onto the shovel, you're going to push into the ground with the shovel, bending with your knees, keeping your stomach tight while you do it. When you go to lift the dirt out of the hole, you want to think lift with your legs, not your arms or your back. When you're going to put your tool down, specifically the shovel, you want to lay it down with the curved part up, basically the point pointing to the ground, so that you won't step on it, hopefully, and knock yourself in the head. We're using a leaf blower. The start is an easy place to get injured, so make sure it's securely on the ground, nice and square. Again, you want to have a nice stable base, so nice wide stance. You want to think about tightening your shoulder first. So tighten your shoulder, keep the core tight, then you're going to give it a good pull. Okay, if it doesn't start on the first time, restart the whole thing. Eye protection is good for if you're blowing leaves or blowing rocks, gravel, dirt. When it comes to starting a lawnmower, it's a common theme here. You want to have a nice stable base, wide stance, keep your stomach nice and tight, keep the shoulder nice and tight, and then you're going to give it a pull. Some lawnmowers, you have to hold the blade safety switch down while you start it. You may have to negotiate some positioning, but still the same concept. When using a lawnmower, you want to be very careful with your toes. So when the blade is on, make sure that your feet or somebody else's feet don't get up between the wheels under the deck where you can have a bad accident. Before you cut the grass, it's a good idea to walk around the lawn, make sure you've got sticks out of the way, any rocks, any yard toys, any dog toys, so don't become projectiles. Make sure you wear some sunscreen, at least SPF 30. Also want to stay hydrated.